Welcome back, everyone. There's been a little bit of a change with Apple, and they actually went ahead and with the iPhone 13 lineup announcement, they actually went ahead and stopped selling some iPhones, actually, a certain variation of one iPhone, but they actually stopped selling, in my opinion, probably the perfect iPhone Apple has ever made, which was the iPhone XR. Now, when it first came out, I kind of bashed it a lot. I didn't really like it too much, but it kind of grew on me. And with its price drops that eventually kept happening, it really became that much better of a device. I even think when it first came out, it was overpriced, to be completely honest. But once it got down to that $499 price tag and about $300-ish in the used market, that was a really good phone in my opinion. Now, luckily, I guess in a good way, the iPhone XR has been dropped, where the iPhone 11 has now taken that $499 price tag. So I think that's cool. I'm actually totally okay with it. But to be honest, when I look back at the iPhone XR and I even look at a phone like the iPhone 13s, all those new devices that we got, there really isn't that crazy big of a difference, and there's nothing we haven't already seen. And in some ways, the iPhone XR is almost that perfect iPhone, for the price per value standpoint and for how much power, for how much, camera capability, for how much longevity this phone still has. And this is a really good device overall. And I would highly recommend you guys, if you can get some for around $300, it's a really good value. And I'm actually pretty sure these are going to go sub $300, probably once the iPhone 13s, I would say probably by November, December, there may be some of these things for like $290. And again, if they're not already there, that is a very good price tag to pay for a phone like this. Now, overall, the build quality has been pretty much the same as, kind of all across the board. Of course, the 13 Pros and 13 Pro Maxes and the 13s are going to be better overall. The XR, for that value per dollar, is still extremely, extremely good. And even now on iOS 15, this has been a very good experience of a device. And like I mentioned, I would rather have a 13 Pro than an iPhone XR, but you have to remember that 13 Pro cost $1,000. The iPhone XR is perfect in my opinion because it is so much cheaper. It's not like it's a great phone compared to all the other phones. It's just a great phone because of the price tag. The display isn't really that bad even though it's IPS. It has IP certification, has wireless charging, it has pretty much everything that you would really need from a phone. And the big thing is the performance and the longevity. This thing doesn't feel like a slow phone and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. With the A12 Bionic chip inside of this thing, it's lasting for a long period of time. And there are actually a ton of devices that have that chipset inside of it. So that is another pretty big advantage that you have with a phone like this. So overall, I already made the video yesterday saying, rip the iPhone XR, but even now, it's very interesting how Apple can go ahead and kind of decrease these iPhone prices and kind of control the used market, because now the iPhone 11s are taking that $499 price tag. Theoretically, they should be selling for less than $400 in the used market, but because Apple is still selling it for that value, it's going to retain its value a little bit better. Same as I think for the iPhone XR, it retained its value a little bit better, and I'm curious to see where we're going to be in about a year from now and how cheap those phones are going to be. So that's pretty much it. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.